Okay, seventh graders, we're talking about proportional relationships and graphs this week. Keep going with what we've been doing. Okay, so last week we talked about proportional relationships and we did the B divided by A. And this was day 4 notes here. And so I look at this and I go, okay, I remember this. We talked about the first one being proportional because we made it that way. It's 2.5 miles per hour, so we filled it in. And then this one over here was not proportional because the 4 over the 1, the 4 over 1 does not equal the 6 over 2, right? So we said not proportional. And then we graphed them, or I graphed them, and you looked at it. So we noticed that when we have a proportional relationship, these two things are very important. We have to have straight lines, and it has to go through the origin, which is 0, 0. Notice this one on the right, it is straight, but notice it doesn't go through the origin. It goes through the point 0, 2. So that is not proportional. So the graph shows that it's not proportional because it doesn't go through the origin. It has to have both in order for it to be true. All right, then I slid down and I filled in this table from the same day, and this is about the area of squares. And so I filled in the table, and I know that this is not proportional because B over A, 1 over 1 equals 1, and 4 over 2 equals 2, so right away I know these are not proportional. So when I graph it, I'm expecting either not a straight line or doesn't go through the origin. So then I graphed it, and I'm looking here, and I say, oh, it's not straight, right? It goes through the origin, but it is not straight. Now, when you graph, you have to be super duper careful that you are making everything equal. Notice at the bottom here, I'll change colors so you can see it a little bit. I made 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes B1. So then I went 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes, and I put my 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes, and I put my 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes, I put my 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I put the 5. Okay, so you have to make sure you evenly space things. Otherwise, you can get whatever kind of graph you want. And vertical, I counted by ones. I just didn't mark every one because it got too crowded. So this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on and so forth. Okay, so but the big deal, not straight. It does go through, and when I write through, I often do it this way just because it's faster. It goes through the origin, but it's not straight. So it's not proportional. All right, so I look at day 5, and this is about graphs and proportional relationships and that kind of thing. So I look at this and I say, okay, is this proportional, this first one? Does 3 divided by 2 equal 5 divided by 4? Does it equal 9 divided by 8? Does it equal 12 divided by 12? That's the question. Are they all the same? Well, you're looking at this and you know this last one even without a calculator. What is 12 divided by 12? Well, that equals 1, right? Do any of these other fractions equal 1? And the answer is no. So I know from the table that it is not proportional, right? Not proportional. If you want to find a good way to abbreviate that, be my guest. So let's make it proportional. So if I get $3 for every 2 candy bars sold, let's make a table. And so I decided, because you weren't here, that I was going to do multiples of 2 because I thought it would be easy. So if I have 2, then 4, then 6, then 8. So if I have $3 for 2, how many dollars do I have for 4? Right, 6. I just double it, right? Or I add 3. If I have 6 candy bars, I need 3 more dollars, so that makes 9. I have 8 candy bars, I need 3 more dollars, that makes 12. And if you did all of those fractions, 3 divided by 2, they would all equal the same thing. If you took out your calculator and did this, you would always get the same thing, and you would get 1.5 to 1 because it's $1.50 for every candy bar. All right, great. So this is supposed to be proportional, so my line should be straight and it should go through the origin. So the numbers are already listed for me. Notice I put labels on the axes. So 2 candy bars makes $3. 2 makes 3, so 2, 3. 4, 6. 4, 6. 6, 9. And 8, 12. And I look at those and they look pretty straight. I'm going to take a straight edge, a ruler. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh no! All right, so let's keep going down. It's towards the bottom here. I don't know. Oh, now I closed it out. Goodness gracious, I'm a mess. All right, I keep going down to the bottom. It's down, way down at the bottom, way down there. We're getting closer. There it is. And I put my ruler on my iPad because I'm using my wavy pen. And I draw the line. And notice it is straight and it's through the origin. So it does meet both criteria, so I know that it's proportional. But I knew that before I started because I made it proportional, right? All right.